What's up, YouTube and fellow collectors, Blu-ray collectors, toy collectors, Funko Pop collectors, comic collectors, whatever type of collectors that's watching my channel. I'm here for another video for you guys today. As always, try to crank these videos out at least 4 to 5 times a week. Now, if you watched my last video, I said I'm not buying anything until New York Comic Con. Went to Walgreens and bought the Human Torch Marvel Legends. I know people are saying it's gonna be a peg warmer and whatnot, but man, that box was just so icy and the figure just looked so dope that I didn't want to wait to grab it. Plus, it was on sale for $16 instead of $20. Now I know it's only a $4 difference, but I had to go ahead and pick it up. I'm not gonna lie, I had to. Right now, I'm on my way to Toys R Us. I only got one Toys R Us in my city. I know y'all see me go there all the time. Half the time they don't have new shit, but I'm passing by it anyway, so why not, you know? I told myself I was just gonna go home and chill, but every time I tell myself that and I actually decide to say fuck it and go out, I have luck. I'm not sure exactly what I will have luck on today, but I feel lucky. I don't know why. Probably won't get lucky at Toys R Us though, but maybe if I go somewhere else. I'm just not sure what to do, because I'm honestly not supposed to be spending any money. I have bills, of course, and rent is due, what, 2 days before New York Comic Con. So I'm not supposed to be spending any money, but it's like an addiction. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Tell yourself, man, I'm not spending money, I'm about to do this, and then next thing you know, you ain't got shit to do, and you're out buying toys. This is how it happens to us. So, about to pull up to Toys R Us. Now, if everything goes well, this will actually be my only stop for today. And of course, I'll put other places in the video later on. But, I don't know, on random days like this, these be the random days that you just find chases just sitting there. And like I said in my last video, my luck with chases has just gone up substantially. Like, I collected Funko for 4 years. Yeah, about four years now. And for like the first 2 years of collecting, 2.5 years of collecting, never saw a chase in person. Like, never found one, never saw one in person. I saw like 1 or 2 at a, you know, like a comic book shop or something. But of course not for like retail price or anything. But lately, my luck has gone up finding chases, which I can probably credit to the fact that Funko is producing more chases. Anyway, I'm about to hop in Toys R Us. It's a possibility I go some other places today. If not, then the next clip after Toys R Us, it'll be a different day. But Toys R Us for right now. So let's go see. Don't get your hopes up. Probably won't be nothing awesome in there, but gotta look anyway. Remember, guys, I said I felt lucky today. And now, some of y'all might not consider this major luck, but they do have the Toys R Us exclusive Kylo Ren in today, finally. I'm kind of late getting these over here. Will I pick it up or will I not pick it up? That is the current question. I still have the Bruce banner sitting over here. Didn't even pick that up yet. Simply because Toys R Us exclusive seems to hang around for a while. And I'm sure I'll probably be able to find one after New York Comic Con. Some kids going crazy with Star Wars music. Alright, so I'm out of Toys R Us. And I feel stupid as fuck because I thought I was recording in there for at least about, I'll say 10 to 12 minutes. And it turns out I never hit record. And I was just sitting there talking to the camera, looking crazy without even making a fucking video clip. And it really sucks. They just got in the Toys R Us Kylo Ren exclusive. Passed on it. I'll wait on that. There wasn't really much new stuff in there, so you didn't really miss much. But they reset the store. You know, they basically like rearranged things. Which I guess is cool, but I don't know. Honestly, I think Toys R Us needs someone like me involved to show them how to arrange their store, because a lot of things are about product placement. Like, product placement is key. Like, if you ask me, like, I didn't mean to rhyme there, but I did. But yeah, product placement is key if you ask me, because they got some things in there that just, it doesn't make sense where they put them. And another thing, like, you know, everyone's not like me wanting to look all over the store. And when you rearrange things, sometimes maybe people will just think you don't have those things anymore and not buy them. For instance, you know, I've been going crazy over these Nickelodeon toys. I look at a bunch of different toy YouTubers, toy hunters and stuff. Everyone's been out there buying them. They've been flying off the shelf in my Toys R Us. You know, I bought a complete set, been buying a lot of the blind boxes. I've seen other people there buying them. They're selling really good right now. And mind you, they got mystery minis in there that's been there for 2 years. And it's still the same box. Doesn't appear that no one's ever bought them. But yet these Nickelodeon blind boxes are flying off the shelves. And you know where they chose to put all the new Nickelodeon stuff at? They put it all the way in the back in the baby section by the stuffed animals and bicycles. Like, why? Is this part of the reason why you guys are going bankrupt? Because you don't know? Like, y'all are too stupid to realize that these toys, and I'm not just saying this to be biased, like, not just because I like them. Like, I go to Toys R Us damn near 5 times a week, and from what I see, everything's still sitting there, but these Nickelodeon things are just gone, flying off the shelves. So wouldn't you want to put that towards the front of the store, you know, instead of all the way in the back by in like basically the baby section? I guarantee you, I know you guys are fucking idiots, but babies aren't buying these 90s Nickelodeon things. I don't care if it's Tommy in a baby diaper and shit like that. No, these are grown adults that grew up in the 90s buying these things. And you put them over in the fucking baby section. I was in there for like 30 minutes trying to find the stuff, because I was like, I honestly thought, I was like, oh my god, they must have sold every single thing. But no, there's a few of them left, and they put them in the fucking baby section. It makes no sense to me. Also, another thing that makes no sense to me is, like, the Marvel toys are like 4 hours away from the DC toys. Now, in my opinion, if I'm running Toys R Us, because, you know, in my Toys R Us, they'll have Marvel on this aisle, and then the next aisle, it's Star Wars, which isn't a bad idea. But then you got DC on this aisle, and right next to DC is Power Rangers. Okay, cool. But, in all honesty, it makes 10 times more sense to me that you would have this aisle for Marvel, this aisle for DC, because most people that are into Marvel are into DC, or vice versa. And I think that might generate a few more sales. You know, you got someone walking down and like, oh god, look at this awesome Spider-Man figure, and oh, look at this awesome Batman figure. I'm a comic book reader, I like superheroes. All the superhero stuff should maybe be in one aisle. That's just my opinion. Maybe you guys think I'm wrong, but that makes sense to me. And it also makes sense to me that you don't put what honestly looks to be like your top selling toy right now all the way in the back of the fucking store. But that's what's happening over there at my Toys R Us. And I'm not trying to knock anyone for it, but I guarantee if you had someone like me working there in charge of like where to put things, how to set up the store, you would generate 10 times more sales, because it's all about product placement, where you put stuff. That just makes more sense to me. But yeah, nothing really new over there. I saw a few things, but nothing that I collect, so Wasn't no big deal. I'm about to run into Barnes and Nobles and probably into Think Geek. Don't know how much footage I'll get in there, but just because I didn't really find anything there, I just want to go to Think Geek and maybe find a chase again. I doubt it, but you never know. So I'm about to run in real quick, and I'll see you when I'm inside. Just for clearance pops over here at Barnes and Nobles. I don't see anything worthwhile really over here. Alright, well obviously there wasn't nothing really exciting to look out and look at in those places either. Think Geek was a store that I would really like to show every time I go to Think Geek. Even if you've seen some of the stuff in there already, I would like to show it every time I go, but they're one of those stores that tend to blare music really loud, and I can't necessarily put that on my videos because I'm not trying to get copyrighted or whatever the fuck. But I would show those places a lot more if it wasn't for the music and stuff. Barnes & Noble still has that 30% off sale. I've been sitting here waiting for it to go to 50 or 75% off for months now, and it never has. They're being pretty stubborn this time. Last time I waited about 2 weeks, and it went from 30 to 75% off, and I got everything for basically free. You know, $2, $3, because I'll have 85% off, so yeah, like $2 or $3 for things that cost, you know, that are pretty expensive. But no luck there, so I'm guessing those will be the last places I go today. Sorry I didn't really get much footage, but in the next clip you'll definitely see me somewhere else out and about. Not sure where yet, who knows what could happen. Like I've been saying 1,000 times, and you guys already know, and I keep running to the ground, I'm trying to save money for New York Comic Con. What is today? Today is September 28th. That means I have, what, 7 days until New York Comic Con? I really gotta start saving. I gotta start saving. But even if I don't push out, you know, a lot of toy hunting videos between now and then, I have a bunch of other things that I could push out there. I got figures upon figures upon figures that have not even been opened yet that I can review for you guys. I even got I got like a Mezco figure that I bought months ago that I literally bought. Went and spent damn near $90 for it, and it's just been sitting in my toy room since then. I have not opened it up and looked at it anymore since the first day I purchased it. It's never been opened. Yeah, like, it's just been sitting there. So I said, when I buy figures like this, I want to do a review for them, reviews for them, because they're more expensive figures, and I know there's already videos out there of people reviewing this figure, don't get me wrong, but there's less videos of people reviewing the more expensive figures than, let's say, you know, the average price point figures like Marvel Legends and stuff. So I tell myself, when I get these expensive figures, the least I can do is review them before I, you know, do my photography and I set them up and display in my room and whatnot. And I've just been pushing off the review for him. It is the Mezco Reverse Flash. You might have saw that I purchased that a while ago. Only own 2 Mezco figures, and that's the second one that I own. So I definitely need to open that up. I also have the Samurai Darth Vader figure by Bandai. I haven't yet to take him out of his package and pose him or do anything yet either. So I might review that. There's just a few things I can review. There's a few movies that I can review. There's a lot of reviews that I could do, basically, that I've been putting off because I really want to make a light box and make more professional looking reviews. But I don't know. But just know, between that, mark my words, between the end of this video and New York Comic Con, you would definitely see at least one figure review, maybe more. Sometimes when you see me buy a toy, you could just request for me to review it for you guys, and I will. Mind you, some things I don't open up, like those 90s Nickelodeon toys, they're probably just gonna stay in their package. But as far as Marvel Legends, you know, normal action figures like that go, Black Series, I opened all those up. So if you ever want to see a review for them, just let me know. But anyway, I'm gonna check in with y'all once in the next clip. Wherever I'm at, you'll find out when I do. So stay tuned. So as you can see, it's nighttime. I'm gonna just have my camera on the road since you won't be able to see me anyway. Well, damn, just gonna pull out right in front of me, fucking asshole. Anyway, I'm on my way to Target real quick. I don't know. I have not been having any luck with Target lately. I don't know why. Because Target, I usually have, I don't always have good luck there, but it would be a 50-50, like a hit or miss. Lately, it's just been miss after miss after miss. I haven't found anything worthwhile there since before Force Friday. But, I have to pass by it anyway. So, y'all toy hunters know how it is. Y'all have to go somewhere or do something real quick, and you pass by Walmart or Walgreens or Target, and it's just part of the hunt, man. You gotta stop by. You just gotta stop by there and check real quick, because you never know what you're gonna find. Half the time you might not find shit, but you don't want to turn down looking and then, you know, miss up on the opportunity to find something awesome. So I'm about to be there in about 30 seconds. So I'm gonna check in with y'all once I get in there. Keep y'all's fingers crossed. I mean, the main thing I'm hoping for is that Chase 2-pack of the twin girls from The Shining. That's the #1 thing that I would like to find. There's other stuff there as well that I'm looking for, but I guess we would just have to find out in a few seconds. And there is Target, if you can see it in the distance. So yeah, like I said, y'all keep y'all's fingers crossed for me, man. I need to find something at Target before I give up on this goddamn store. So yeah, check with y'all once I get inside. There's really nothing worth looking at in the Marvel Legends department. Y'all have already seen all the Marvel Legends 1,000 times. We know what they are. But look at this shit. Like, what in the hell were y'all thinking when y'all made this? Jesus, it looks like total shit. Y'all gotta do a better job than that, man. Y'all definitely gotta do a better job. Alright, so I'm back on my way to Toys R Us as usual. I've just been seeing a lot of things online that people are finding New York Comic Con pops at Toys R Us early. Now, honestly, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I highly fucking doubt that I will find these pops early. When it comes to finding pops early, my luck is zero, zilch, nada. But when it comes to finding Star Wars toys early, seems like my luck is pretty good. So, like I said, I got a lot of followers on Instagram, and I follow quite a few people, and I've just been seeing hundreds, like literally hundreds of people finding New York Comic Con pops early, like from at Toys R Us anyway. Like the first appearance, Superman, Destro, what is it, like Flock Beastman from He-Man. Yeah, now I can honestly say that I haven't seen anyone find all the Toys R Us New York Comic Con pops like in one place. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't have everything that Toys R Us is supposed to get, but they've been having a few of them. Now, first appearance Superman, usually I will buy damn near every pop that comes out on the Comic Con. You know, except for like Game of Thrones and random TV series I don't watch. If it's a DC pop or a Marvel pop or Star Wars or anything else, I'm guaranteed to buy it. Sometimes even shows that I don't watch. But unfortunately, due to Force Friday on September the 1st, and then we got hit by this damn hurricane, and honestly, I haven't been doing good on saving. I've been out here buying figs and shit the whole fucking month. So my funds will be a little tighter than usual come Comic-Con time. Not to mention, Comic-Con is on the 5th, and my rent and my light bill is due on the 3rd and the 4th. Yes, that sucks. But it is what it is. Gotta take care of priorities. So, first appearance Superman, don't give a shit about him. I can live without him. But the Flock Beastman and the Deathstroke, I really want them. Like, I really want them. Even the Slave one with Boba Fett, that might be something I might pick up. I haven't gotten any deluxe pops yet. To be honest, I'm not really into them. Now, I'm sure they're gonna come out with some that I like. The Boba Fett one is probably the one I like the most that they've come out with, but I really, really wanted the Darth Vader one, you know, the Target exclusive. But once I actually saw it in person, which rarely happens, rarely do I want something and then I see it in person and change my mind. But when I saw it in person, I changed my mind pretty quickly. It was, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the deluxe look. Money's not really the big issue, but I do feel like they're overpriced. Well, the Darth Vader one was, it was like, well, I forgot how much it was. I feel like they're overpriced though. And I'm not a big fan of having like a ship and having just the head of a pop sticking out of it. I don't know. I don't even own any pop rides, honestly, and I own like over 1,000 pops. Have a couple Dorbs rides, mainly because I found like 1 or 2 on clearance, and the rest came in like subscription boxes and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. I just something about them. They don't necessarily do it for me, I guess. Now the Wedge and Tilly's, that is a Walgreens exclusive, I will pick up, and I do want. And it's not necessarily because, oh my god, this thing is so cool. It's because I really want to own a pop version of that character. Because I mean, I have a couple of different Boba Fetts already, but I don't have a Wedge, and I thought he was a pretty dope character back in the day, and I need him in my pop collection, basically. So that's one that I do want. I could say I probably want that even more so than the New York Comic Con exclusive Boba Fett. Now, I don't know about y'all, but San Diego Comic Con and New York Comic Con this year were both very underwhelming for me. Very underwhelming. Don't get me wrong, I think they put out more pops this year for the Comic Cons than ever before, and I've been collecting them for about 4 years now. So definitely more than I've ever seen. But I don't know, the quality of them kind of went down to me. I mean, there's some cool shit, but it just hasn't, I don't think it was as cool as like the past years, I guess. Which actually it was somewhat a relief to me, basically, because I didn't have the money to grab a lot of the things that I would usually grab. So, you know, a lot of the pops that are coming out this year, basically, you know, for, like I said just a second ago, shows I don't watch. So that's a plus. Now, one thing that did come out during San Diego Comic Con that was a must, and I thought was super fucking dope, was the Megazord pop. The Megazord pop was completely fucking awesome. I regret not buying a couple of them. I had the chance, and I didn't, because I would like to have like one out of box, one in box at least. Now, something that comes out in New York Comic Con that looks equally fucking awesome is the Dragonzord pop, and that's going to Hot Topic, if you guys didn't know. And I definitely need that. If I don't get anything else from New York Comic Con, I need that Dragon Zord pop. Don't get me wrong, I will get other stuff. Another thing that's that I've been thinking. This year, like for San Diego Comic-Con, unlike any year before, there was actually like just leftover stock of all the Comic-Con pops. Now, don't get me wrong, Barnes & Noble's got wiped out. Barnes & Noble's got wiped out, and that's just a tip for you guys. You don't want to wait on Barnes & Noble's. Barnes & Noble's doesn't get as much stock as these other stores, and Barnes & Noble's doesn't have as many locations as these other stores, and they get wiped out pretty quickly. So yeah, the first day, well, the day after the Comic-Con pops came out this year, there was like a Harry Potter left in my Barnes & Noble's, but that was it. Everything else totally wiped out. But I can literally, all bullshit aside, I can literally go to GameStop or ThinkGeek right now and find every single San Diego Comic-Con pop that came out to those stores, with the exception of the Megazord pop. And I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but I think the Darkwing Duck might be gone. But everything else, there's still multiples of, especially at my ThinkGeek. They were stacked. And I'm wondering, like, will it be like that for this New York Comic-Con? Because then I could, you know, lighten the load on myself and basically come grab, you know, some couple days later. But who knows? New York Comic-Con doesn't seem, from the past, from what I've seen, doesn't stock as much as San Diego Comic-Con does. Like the pops, they don't stock as many. But I mean, I guess you never fucking know, really. But yeah, anything at Barnes & Noble's, that's my main priority, is Barnes & Noble's and the Dragon Zord pop. We go ahead and get those out of the way. I'm still like wondering, like, what the hell is going to GameStop? I have a pretty good idea of where everything is going so far. And if you're in different Facebook groups or you're on Instagram, you should, and you're, you know, a big pop collector like me, then you should be, you know, basically you should have some information about where things are going. For those of you who don't know, like I said, Dragon Zord is going to Hot Topic. That has been confirmed. The two Halloween Kingdom Hearts Disney pops, Donald Duck and Goofy, I know for 100% fact Goofy is going to Hot Topic. I believe Donald Duck is going to Hot Topic, but I've not had that 100% confirmed yet. I'm trying to think what else. The All Real Monsters pop is going to Hot Topic. And as far as Barnes & Noble's go, they have like a Saw Gerrera with hair going to Barnes & Noble's. They have the Black Chrome Batman, which I can go ahead and tell you right now, the Black Chrome Batman will be the most sought after pop of New York Comic Con. Well, as far as like the shared exclusives. And they have like, what is that? I'm trying to think. What's the guy's fucking name from fucking shit? Sorry, I just woke up. But damn, I can't think of the creature's name from Lord of the Rings. You know, when Gandalf goes, "You shall not pass." What is that monster's name? But they have, I don't know, but they have a glow-in-the-dark version. I know for a fact, and it's been confirmed, that the Green Ranger, the glow-in-the-dark Green Ranger, which will be another very highly sought after pop, because Power Ranger pops, you can't go wrong with Power Ranger pops. That will be shared with Walmart, which fucking sucks. I was hoping, like, my fingers crossed, hoping that will go to Hot Topic or GameStop or even Barnes & Noble's, anywhere other than Target or Walmart. And apparently it's going to Walmart, and that's gonna fucking suck, because if you're not sitting by your phone and you don't order the thing within fucking 15 to 30 seconds, it'll be gone. So I'm gonna try, but doubt that. Now, another thing I've noticed about New York Comic Con is, with my Barnes & Noble's, sometimes they don't get all the pops in. Like, actually every year up until now, I mean, we don't know how this year is gonna go, of course, but every other year that I've been doing this, the New York Comic Con pops never like were there on the day. Like, you know, on the 5th, the pops will be at, you know, GameStop, Hot Topic, and such and such. And when San Diego Comic Con was around, every year Barnes & Noble's had an event where they had all the Comic Con exclusive shit, and that same day you go there in the morning, the same day that you go everywhere else, and they're there. But New York Comic Con pops will just kind of like pop up, and I'll be waiting there early as fuck in the morning. First person outside waiting, walk through the door is like, oh, well, we didn't get none of those in. I don't know if we're getting those or not. Like, well, shit, I'm here fucking 2 hours before the next store opens. Then I go sit outside a Hot Topic or GameStop, and of course they would have everything that they're supposed to get in. But yeah, I don't know, because Funko's gotten, you know, way more popular since when I first started collecting. When I first started collecting, damn, this shit's grown a lot. And I'm sorry if I'm rambling on here, but Funko Pop, like people collecting Funko Pops, like the community has grown so much, like so much. And for those of you that are new to like the pop game and stuff, I know you will never realize the scope of how much has grown just within the last couple of years. Like I told a story, you know, on, you know, some videos back. I don't know which video, but you should go check out all my videos. But yeah, I told a story about how, you know, when I first started collecting Funko Pops and San Diego Comic Con exclusives came out, you could literally go to Hot Topic at 8 o'clock at night the next day after they come out, and they're still there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were collecting them, but it wasn't a big ass deal like it is now. Now you have to fucking be outside at 6 o'clock in the morning if you want to be guaranteed to get everything from certain stores. And when I first started collecting pops, it was not like that. It was not like that at all. Like, at all. I got like, trying to think what Comic Con that was. I don't know. Start to jumble into each other once you've been through like 4 or 5. But yeah, basically, back to what I was saying. My Barnes & Nobles never gets in the New York Comic Con pops the day that they're supposed to come in. They do randomly get them in, and most of the time they don't get everything they're supposed to have. Last year I did wind up getting the Hawk Girl and the grenade like Joker, and I literally found the Joker with like the grenade damage like a month and a half after New York Comic Con. The Hawk Girl pop I found the next day after Comic Con. So you just never know. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like that this year, or if they will be there for sure. I'll try to find out somehow. I'll try to talk to somebody. But you know, if you're a pop collector or a toy collector, you know how the fuck it is when you talk to these employees of these stores. They don't know shit about any fucking thing, like at all. It really fucking sucks, because I don't know, I don't work in these retail places, but I feel like if I work somewhere, I would need to be knowledgeable about the shit they have or shit that's coming in. If this New York Comic Con today, and we're supposed to be getting in a bunch of Barnes & Noble's exclusives, I feel as me, as a Barnes & Noble's employee, should know. But they don't. Even fucking Toys R Us. That's what, like, everywhere irks my nerves that no one knows about shit at all. No one. Except for maybe GameStop and ThinkGeek, because everyone that works at my GameStop or ThinkGeek, or even Hot Topic, they all are collectors as well. But like Walmart, Target, Walgreens, all these places, you're gonna get a fucking headache trying to talk to these people, trying to get what you want, because they will not know what the fuck you're talking about. And what's really disturbing to me is that people at Toys R Us don't even fucking know, ever fucking know what the hell I'm talking about when I try to find stuff. None of them, I have yet to meet a person at Toys R Us that was knowledgeable about any fucking toys. And I think that's fucking ridiculous, because it's fucking Toys R Us, and you should fucking know about toys if you work there. I mean, I'm no expert, but I would assume that there's plenty of people who fill out applications to work at Toys R Us who actually know about toys. And instead you hire a bunch of random people that don't know a fuck about anything. I'm sorry I'm cussing so much. I guess I'm grumpy about that situation because as a teenager, well, when I was 18, 19, even 20, I would constantly fill out applications for Toys R Us. I wanted to work at Toys R Us. Never did I even get a fucking call back. So now, here I am. Later, I sell like toys and stuff at cons, and I basically do business for myself. And I sit here and just look at how this store has nothing but employees that don't know shit, and they never did. But I'm not gonna rant about that all fucking day, because I can go all day about that type of shit, trust me. And I'm not trying to keep cussing to you guys. But yeah, I'm actually in Toys R Us parking lot right now. I'm running around in circles. It's pretty jam-packed, and I'm running around in circles just to continue talking to y'all. Right now, as we speak, as I'm talking my fucking head off to a camera, people could be in there buying the New York Comic Con pops. Right from under my fucking nose. So I'm about to go in there, I'm gonna check. I'll try to get whatever on video that I can. Like I said, it's packed, it's Saturday. Chances are they're playing weird music. So I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna get what footage I can, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna talk you guys head off again. So don't worry, if you get anything today, you're gonna get a mouthful from me. Well, it looks like I'm 100% shit out of luck on that tip. Guess that sucks for me, but I do see something here that I was asking about, and I do see they have new shit here finally. These ain't that bad. I mean, I'm not interested in the other two for sure. These are the other two. This Samuel L. Jackson figure. I think I need a Samuel L. Jackson figure in my life. And here goes Friday the 13th figure that I also need in my life. I was just talking about this, like literally how I'm in the market for a horror figure. Literally just talking about this, what, like the last video? And here it is. Damn, man. What a horrible time to find you, Jason Voorhees. I want this shit so fucking bad right now. Damn. Oh God. Do you guys ever have like problems like this where you know you're supposed to save money, but then you run into a fig that you've been looking for and you know it's gonna be gone by the time you come back to get it? Well, that's what I'm going through right now. Well, no New York Comic Con pops for me. I don't know why I allowed myself to get disappointed, because I mean, I told y'all on the way there I wasn't gonna find them. But yeah, I'm still a little heartbroken, I guess. Can't lie to you guys. But just like a horny teenager to Jason Voorhees' machete, I fell victim there at Toys R Us today. I fell victim to their unholy wrath. Now, I'm not supposed to be buying anything but New York Comic Con pops. Now, if I would have found New York Comic Con pops today and bought them, it would have been okay, because of why? Because of New York Comic Con pops, and I found them early, so that goes ahead and knocks some things off my list. But no, I had to go and find something fucking else. Now, I've been looking for a figure like this. This figure actually is one of the main ones I was looking for about a month now. If you watch my videos all the time, even my Blu-ray videos and stuff like that. Then you know that since September started, I've been on a binge. I binge on watching horror movies. Some people binge watch Game of Thrones. Some people binge watch The Walking Dead. Some people binge watch this. Some people binge watch that. September hit. I'm super fucking amped. And I don't even use the word amped. I don't use the word stoked. But I'm super amped or stoked, however you guys would say it, for Halloween. I usually get like that for Halloween and Christmas. I love movies. So when it's around Christmas time, after Thanksgiving basically, I'm trying to watch Christmas movies. I'm trying to watch Home Alones. I'm trying to watch fucking all the claymation specials from back in the day. All that shit. So like once September hits, I start getting into my horror phase. And anyway, I've been binge watching slasher films. Even though slasher films are somewhat corny, they still hold a significant place in my heart. No matter how many times I see them, they still give me the jump scares the next year. So anyway, I've been in the market for a horror figure. Now, I mean, I love Jason, I love Michael Myers, I love Freddy, I love Chucky, I love all that shit. So, when I saw this in Toys R Us today, what the fuck was I supposed to do? I've literally watched 5 Friday the 13th movies within a span of like a week. Not to mention all the Michael Myers movies and this, that, and the third. So when I see this in fucking Toys R Us, 5 days before New York Comic Con, what the fuck is a guy like me to do? Okay, I am a big kid in a fat man's body. When I was a kid, I don't know about y'all, but when I watched movies, listen, movies is another like passion of mine. Like, if I could do anything in the world, it would be direct movies. And I really want to do like some little short horror films and stuff. But I have some things in the works. But that's not about right now. We're not gonna talk about that right now. Anyway, when I would see movies, the first thing I want to do as soon as I left that fucking movie theater, I want to go buy a toy of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I would be upset as a kid because a movie would come out and they didn't have toys. Which back in the 90s didn't happen much because almost everything came out with like little action figures back then. But yeah. So, I've been sitting here watching these fucking horror movies for almost a month now. And of course, what do I want? For a whole fucking month, I want some horror toys. Now I'm not, although I love horror movies, I'm not like a big horror collector. I'm a Blu-ray collector, so of course, naturally I have horror Blu-rays, but I don't have like a bunch of like horror stuff hanging around my room and stuff. You know, if you do, that's fine, but that's just not me. I'm more of a, you know, Star Wars superhero type shit. But I definitely have a passion for, you know, like 80s horror flicks. So, yeah, I've been wanting to buy one of these figures for a while now. And can never find it. Y'all are with me on half of my hunts. Never do I find these figures. Finally, today, right when I didn't need to buy anything, it's there. Thanks a fucking lot, Toys R Us. Now, I know the reflection is gonna fucking suck, but can you just look at that? Now, I'm also into toy photography, of course. So, I don't know. I'm not your conventional toy photographer. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I like super professional or super great at the shit. Don't get me wrong. But of course, I like posing my figures and taking pictures of them. I mean, that's 75% of the point of having them to me. But I don't do like conventional stuff all the time. Like, you know, usually people got their Star Wars figures and they're only taking pictures of Star Wars shit. No, me, I'll have fucking Spider-Man fighting stormtroopers and shit like that. I don't mind going outside the box with my toy photography. So, having this Jason Voorhees figure, and it's not like I have random action figures of just random teenagers. So naturally, who the fuck is Jason gonna be killing in my toy photography? Marvel Legends, Black Series figures. I see a lightsaber versus machete duel happening in my head right now. Who will win, Jason Voorhees or Qui-Gon Jinn? But yeah, like, I'm sorry, I'm just fucking with y'all. But yeah, I mean, I'm dead serious gonna do that. If you don't already, I don't know why you wouldn't, but you should go follow my Instagram. It's FunkYoPop_912. FUNKYOPOP_912. And yes, 912 is my area code if you didn't know. And it's, some people mispronounce it, call it Funky O-Pop. No, that's not the fucking name of the Instagram. It is Funk Yo Pop. Basically, when I created the name, it was a while back. It was before I came up with the whole Comic Coalition movement. But I just made it Funk Yo Pop. I wasn't expecting to get as big into Instagram and then transfer over to YouTube and stuff like I have. But I mean, it just happened, you know, people really liked my page and stuff, and from Instagram I decided to make a toy Facebook page, which I'm not super active on there, but some of y'all interact with me on Facebook. And then I decided to go ahead and make this YouTube channel. But Instagram is where it all started. And I made it Funk Yo Pop. Really, I wanted to say, fuck your pops. You know what I'm saying? Not in a mean way, but just like, yeah, fuck your pops. Basically, that's what I wanted my name to be, but figured, can't do that, so it's Funk Yo Pop. Now, as a kid, sometimes you would use cuss words, but you would change the cuss word, you know, around a little bit so you're not technically cussing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the shiitake mushroom? You know, immature shit like that. So I was like, what the funk? People used to say that all the time back when they were like 9, even though I'm 26 now. I was like, hey, Funk Yo Pop _912. Now you know where I'm from. Represent for Savannah, Georgia. But yeah, that's basically how that name came about. And then I started the whole the Comic Coalition movement, because I mean, my main goal and aspirations, well, I mean, basically one of the main things I want to do in life is I want to eventually own my own comic book shop and own toy shop. Now, I do go around to local Comic Cons selling toys and comics, and I do sell some things on Instagram as well, but I want to own my own shop. That's basically like the main goal in life right now. I mean, of course, I have other bigger goals that aren't necessarily as obtainable as that, but that's basically where I'm going right now. So anyway, I wanted to name my store the Comic Coalition. If you don't know what a coalition is, go ahead and look it up. I'm sure you know what comic books are. But yeah, so that's how the whole movement came about. Now, a lot of you might not know this, but on Instagram, for your toy photography, comic books, collection, haul pics, you can use hashtag the Comic Coalition. Now I have about 9,000 subscribers on Instagram. I've been slacking on Instagram a lot lately since I've been on YouTube more, which I need to find a way to balance them both. But yeah, I have a hashtag called the Comic Coalition. Hashtag the Comic Coalition. Now this hashtag has over 20,000 shares already. A lot of people participate in it, like over a few hundred people participate in using the hashtag. And every week, maybe every 2 weeks, just spontaneously, I crank out basically features. You know, like, I know some of y'all might do like the top Funko photo challenges and the Toy Crew Buddy challenges or the Toy Group Alliance challenges. I don't have challenges, but if you use my hashtag, you know, basically every week, every other week, I feature 4 photos that I feel are pretty cool. And I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate on my photo challenges because look, I know we all have a passion for toys and stuff. Not everybody has the time, the patience, or maybe people might not know how, or maybe people don't want to do all the editing and stuff to their pictures and stuff. You know how some people, if you go on Instagram, you see these toy photography pictures, like some of them are fucking elaborate as shit with like practical effects, like explosions going off, like sand getting kicked up in the air, like fake blood and shit. Like, I don't discriminate and just pick photos like that to feature on my page. Basically, if you support the hashtag, at some point in time, you will pop up on my page and I would, you know, basically shout you out, show people like one of your photos and tell people to go follow you. And like I said, I don't discriminate. It could be a simple picture or it can be an elaborate picture. You know, it's no telling who I will feature. I don't, like I said 5 times just now, I don't discriminate about that at all. Because I know that, you know, the top Funko photos and the TCB, the Toy Crew Buddies, and the Toy Group Alliance photos, they all mainly feature people who are like putting in major work, like, which is fucking dope, don't get me wrong, it's fucking awesome. I can't believe some of the pictures people crank out with toys, like, it's crazy. And I'm sorry, I keep turning the camera off to make sure it's still recording, but yeah, some of the pictures people crank out are fucking amazing, man. Like, I would never in a million years be able to do that shit. And it's really an artwork. People don't view it as such, but I view it as such. It is a fucking artwork, and I don't see how people can do that. But yeah, everybody doesn't have that ability or the equipment or the things necessary to do that, and I don't want to discriminate against those people, because I know you could have a person that just goes and sticks an action figure in front of a bush and takes a picture of it, and he could be just as passionate about toys as the person who's got 40,000 effects on their picture, you know? So usually I will feature a little bit of everything. You could go on there and post a picture of a new comic book you bought. If you're supporting the hashtag, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna throw some support back. That's just how I do things, and that's how I think most people should conduct business. But we've talked about that before, how I don't like how certain YouTubers, toy hunters included, will not like reply to people, and I think they feel like they're on a pedestal because they got more subscribers than the next guy and shit like that. We're not gonna get into all that, but basically, yeah, I just try to show everybody love that I can. So if you're watching this right now and you're on Instagram, you should follow me. You can comment on my pictures, let me know who you are from YouTube, because I mean, I've been getting pretty good at recognizing, you know, a lot of you frequent watchers' names and stuff on YouTube. You can let me know who you are. If you use the hashtag, I'll definitely shout you out, try to help you get some more followers on there, so you can basically bring more people into, you know, show more people your collection, show more people your work or whatever you do on Instagram. You know, but it's got to be, it doesn't have to necessarily be toys. It could be toys, comics, video games, original artwork, all that stuff, but it has to be nerdy related, you know. It could be, like I said, it could be all that stuff. It doesn't have to just be toy photography, and I still throw that on the features. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of fucking talking in this video. I'm about to pull up to my house. I'm about to break this Jason figure out and go fucking ape shit with it. There was other things that I wanted to talk about, but I literally think I talked my head off to the point where I don't know what else to say. But you know what? I'm about to stay for a little bit longer. You know what? No, I'm not. Not, but for real. Yeah, so basically, that's the movement. The Comic Coalition. Use the hashtag. Follow me on Instagram. If you can't remember anything else, you could type in the Comic Coalition and my page should also pop up. There's actually there's 2 The Comic Coalition pages. One of them is the actual main name of the page is The Comic Coalition. That is a page that I made a while back and was selling comic books on that I no longer use. But yeah, just all type of shit I got in the works. So I guess I might as well talk about that now. I love movies. I have a passion for movies. Now, how can I, what was the proper word? I don't want to say catastrophe because I'm still alive, but some real bad shit happened to me a few years back. Before I really got big back into toy collecting and stuff. But I was a major movie and Blu-ray collector. Thousands of fucking Blu-rays. Well, I can't say thousands. Thousands of DVDs, hundreds and hundreds of Blu-rays. And I wound up losing everything. Not only did I lose all my movies, I lost my entire comic book collection that I've been collecting since a child, all my toys from a child, I lost everything. So now I'm slowly building back up a small Blu-ray collection, but it's hard to collect Blu-rays and spend so much money on toys at the same time. But yeah, I have a passion for movies, filmmaking, all that stuff. And I know, like on YouTube with these toy hunts, you mainly see what I would call raw footage. Usually I'm not doing a lot of editing to the videos. I'm not, you know, I don't have a fucking fancy intro, and I'm not, you know, spraying words across the screen and graphics and pictures and whatever the fuck you want to call it. Mainly it's just raw, get to the point. I just go on toy hunts, I joke around with friends, and I do me. Don't let that fool you though. I have a very cinematic mind, like the way I think. I've seen so many movies that I think I can't really explain it. I really can't. I'm trying to find the words to explain it, but it's hard right now. Especially because I'm watching someone get pulled over as we speak. I don't know what the hell happened there. But yeah, I have a passion for movies. A big passion for movies. Always have. And I always will. So, me and a few friends have been working on a few little scripts. Like, I have a lot of things in my mind that I would like to do. Like, if I had the money like a Hollywood director, I could crank out some awesome fucking movies for everyone. But unfortunately, I don't. Now, if I could make any type of movie I wanted to, it would probably be like a superhero movie or a Star Wars film. But, I mean, that's probably never gonna happen. You never say never. You never know what could happen. That's the only time you say never is when you say you never know what could happen. But, yeah, you never know what could happen. But, realistically, me and my friends came up with a few ideas. I came up with the idea for one movie. My other friend came up with the idea for another one. Basically like small, low budget horror films. When I say low budget, I mean low fucking budget. Like low budget, like all you spend is the money to make maybe some fake gore or whatever. Maybe a little bit of makeup or some shit. But yeah, and we've been working on that for a while. And that might be coming soon. We actually have 2 small horror movies in the works. I'm not sure exactly when they'll be done. I'm not even sure exactly when I'll start filming them. We need to find some more people to fill certain roles. Mind you, I'm not going to be finding real actors or actors of any kind. It's just going to be people I know in real life. But that's something I have in the works that I really want to do. And y'all can look forward to that. I don't know when, but eventually. And when it does happen, I will be sure to let y'all know. I don't know if they'll be uploaded to this YouTube channel or what's gonna happen. And also, I've been thinking about making a separate channel just for like movie reviews and reactions to trailers and stuff, because I don't know if I wanted to crowd that on this channel. But really, I mean, in all honesty, I would love to just put everything I have on one channel. But the way social medias work, usually you don't want to cross too much stuff in together, because people are there for that certain niche or niche, or how the fuck you want to pronounce that. I'm Southern. But yes, people are there for that certain thing. Like y'all, most of y'all here for toys. Not saying that y'all won't support other things I do, but most people that come here for toys. When I go watch Toy Hunters pages, I'm there to watch toys. I'm not there to watch fucking reviews on yard equipment. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about making actually a couple of channels, because I filmed the first episode of a ghost hunting adventure with me and Shaka. We have a name for ourselves and everything, a name for the show and everything, which I'm not gonna say here because some troll might steal my ideas. But basically, we filmed the first episode. If you guys don't know, I mention it all the time, I'm from Savannah, Georgia. Now, if you want to take the time out your day right now to Google Savannah, Georgia, you will find out it is one of, if not the most haunted cities in America. And I live here. So why not ghost hunt? We have a historic district downtown with like tons and tons of haunted hotels, haunted locations, old cemeteries, all type of shit. And basically, on the first episode of this ghost hunting adventure that me and Shaka did, we went to a few of the old cemeteries. Like, I'm talking about dating back to like 1700s type shit. And that's something you guys can look forward to. I'm definitely for a fact gonna make a different channel for that. But I might also post, you know, 1 or 2 of the episodes on this channel just to show you guys what we're doing. And if you like it, you can come subscribe to the other channel. When that happens, I'm also not sure. I'm not sure, but like I said, episode 1's already filmed. I'm thinking it's about 30 minutes long, and I'll let you guys know and keep you updated on that. All right. But I've been rambling on forever and fucking ever. I think it's time for me to stop, guys. Like, let me know what you think about everything I said here today. Let me know in the comments below. You know, if you're interested in seeing certain things like that, let me know. I know a lot of y'all told me that y'all would be interested in seeing us go to, like, after we went to that Halloween shop, I know y'all said y'all be interested in seeing us go to, like, you know, haunted houses and things like that. So definitely we can do that. But yeah, let me know what you think about all this shit. Let me know what you think about 80s horror movies. Be sure to like this video, be sure to subscribe. And as always, you have a very good day, YouTube. And I'm sincerely sorry for talking your head off for about 45 minutes.